Nina Williams, also known as the Silent Assassin, is the only female character to make it to every Tekken game. Throughout, she shares a rivalry with her younger sister, Anna Williams. Nina's father, Richard Williams, was an assassin of the Irish Republican Army, and her mother was a British Aikido champion. Aikido is a Japanese martial art that is mostly used defensively. The main focus is to take energy or momentum of attacks and redirect them or move out of the way, with the use of grabs and joint locks. With both of her parents being fighters, Nina gained an unusual set of skills and a natural talent in combat. Nina's story begins in Tekken 1, where she enters the King of Iron Fist tournament with the objective is to assassinate Heihachi Mishima. She ultimately fails as Kazuya Mishima is the one to kill him. Now, there are two versions of this. One suggests it was a kill contract given to her, and the other one was that she was kidnapped and drugged into believing the Rave War sponsor must be assassinated. Nina's father dies in between Tekken 1 and 2, which strengthens the sisters' rivalry as they blame each other for his death. In Tekken 2, Nina gets another contract to enter the King of Iron Fist tournament, but this time to take out Kazuya Mishima. Anna decides to be Kazuya's bodyguard to intervene with Nina's mission, causing her to fail to kill Kazuya and then gets captured by the Mishima Zaibatsu. She is then put into cryosleep for Dr. Boskonovich's research. This is why Nina appears throughout the games as if she hasn't aged. Anna volunteers to also be a test subject. Her reasons are known, but the game suggests Anna felt lonely or jealousy. In Tekken 3, 19 years have passed, and both Nina and Anna wake up from their long slumber. Unfortunately for Nina, she suffered from amnesia and did not have any memories of her past or Anna. Anna is saddened by this, as she put a lot of effort into their family feud, and tries to stop Nina from becoming an assassin again. At a similar time, Heihachi, after defeating Kazuya in Tekken 2, went to the ancient burial site to awaken the fighting spirit, Oga, to use his power for his own. Oga ends up controlling Nina, commanding her to assassinate Jin Kazama as he knows Jin is after him. Jin ultimately saves her. Anna then tries to restore Nina's memories with the help of Dr. B, but no success. The two visit their father's grave when Nina gets a flashback of her past and slaps Anna in the face, knocking her down. This is the last time we see Anna until Tekken 5. Nina continues on as a contract assassin. She had managed to escape from the Mishima Zaibatsu but couldn't regain any memories of her past. Not having anyone close to her, Nina could only rely on herself, and so making money as an assassin was the only thing she had. She eventually receives a contract from a mafia organization to take out world boxing champion Steve Fox. After the tournament, Nina tracked down Steve to his hotel, and when getting ready, she receives additional information about the target and discovers that Steve's mother was a test subject that was put into cryosleep at the Mishima Research Lab. Knowing this, Nina continues to prepare her sniper, but when she was about to take the shot, she couldn't. Lei then charges through the door. Nina then makes a break for it and bumps into Steve. Steve saves her from being shot. She thanks him and continues to run for it. In Tekken 5, it was confirmed by the Syndicate that Steve was Nina's son, but when the Syndicate fell, Nina went to find her sister to uncover her past. Nina's memory rushed back to her as soon as she saw her and attacked. They battled for days and they decided to settle things in the King of Iron Fist Tournament 5. The ending concludes with the movie director inspired by their family squabbling to star them in a movie. The movie involves medieval castles, sword fights, Nina and Anna in skimpy clothing, Soul Calibur 6 DLC characters confirmed. Nina cheekily blows up the set as she walks away. After the 5th tournament, Nina gets recruited by Jin Kazama to be the bodyguard and right-hand man in his pursuits in taking over the world. Anna, on the other hand, joined G-Corp and became Kazuya's bodyguard to go against Nina. Nina knew of Jin's plan to awaken Azazel and is defeated twice by Lars in the process. In the end, when Jin disappeared after the fight with Azazel, Nina tries to justify his actions to Lars. She then takes off in a helicopter as the Zaibatsu's temporary CEO during Jin's absence. Nina is then seen at the Mishima Zaibatsu victory party when Anna bursts through the door, breaking out in a fight. Nina ends up winning. Finally, in Tekken 7, Heihachi comes back to take over the Mishima Zaibatsu. Defeated by the hands of Heihachi, Nina assists him with finding Claudio Serafino to gain access to the Exorcist Underground network. Eventually, Nina gets assigned to retrieve Jin from Lars as he found him in the desert. She came really close as she infiltrated Lee's medical facility undetected and got Jin strapped to a helicopter ready to go. Lee manages to hijack the helicopter, locking Nina into the building and blowing up the facility. Nina survives and decides it will be fun to watch as she does not know why Lars, Lee and Eliza are trying to protect Jin. After not being able to recapture Jin, Nina went on a private assassination job, infiltrating a mafia wedding as a bride. After Nina took out all her targets, the Tekken force arrived and pursued Nina. She ran into a familiar face. It was Steve Fox. After a battle, Steve demands to be told the truth of his origins. He said his earliest memories was growing up in a Mishima lab and he didn't know who his real parents were, but gathering information, Nina's name kept popping up again and again. Nina explains that the lab was trying to create super soldiers and her genes were used without her permission. Steve, being a survivor of those experiments, realized that she is his mother. Nina tells him that she couldn't care less about him and he would never be her son. The Tekken force shortly arrive and Steve helps Nina escape. This concludes Nina Williams' story this far. Do you guys feel like Anna should have been included in Tekken 7? Or do you think the family rivalry has gone on for long enough? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. This has been Nina Williams' character story, and thanks for watching.